Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and we are here for the second weekend of the NOFSRL ARCA Racing Series and Turkey Hill Truck Series. We're at different places this weekend. The ARCA Series at the South Boston Speedway. We're here to qualify for the HERS Potato Chips 200, and the Turkey Hill Truck Series at Atlanta. You'll see qualifying for that right after we're done here from South Boston. Set the starting lineup for tomorrow night's HERS Potato Chips 240 laps of action around this 0.4 mile speedway in South Boston, Virginia, the shortest racetrack we'll be going to all season in the ARCA Racing Series. These guys are ready to go. Get these fast laps in and see where they start tomorrow night. There's Ace Garcia in the 55, Colton Yo there in the 5. Our last winner is Julius Anderson in the number 23. There he is, and very miraculous way he won that race. That big crash happened midway through the event, and he was about 15th at the time. I believe he was 15th the lap before, and he got through it as all the leaders wrecked, and he was able to hold on and get the win. So he comes into this event the points leader. We'll have to see what he can do when he gets his qualifying lap in. Only 5 minutes to qualify for these guys, so you got to get out there fast if you're going to have any shot. 57 up top. That is Trey Wright. And now it's the number 15 and Nathan Stapleton, who's got the fastest time. Defending ARCA Series champion right there. But Trey Wright's got another fast time in the number 57. And we're going to try to locate him on the racetrack here. 55 Ace Garcia was the first guy out there, has the fastest time. We'll follow with Ace Garcia if we can find him, and there he is. To the inside of our defending race winner and the points leader, Julius Anderson. Great run there for Ace Garcia right now, and this qualifying session is going to be majorly important. Here at this short track, passing is infrequent. It's possible, but it is infrequent, so if you get a top 5 starting position, you'll have a very good shot at winning. Otherwise, you're just going to have to salvage some points tomorrow night, most likely. We're not expecting many cautions in the race tomorrow night either. So just got to get a good starting position if you're going to have a shot at getting the win. And that's what they're all here to do here at South Boston. Ryan Kinghart right there in the number 66 going to second. Trey Wright, Adam Pinchon, and Erica Douglas, the top 5 right now. And now the number 3 of Marty Johnson has gone to second. And there he is. No, that's the 48 machine of Ryan Bautista. Number 43 has now just gone to the top of the board. And they keep on changing here. These times are getting faster as they go along. We'll try to find the number 43 of Derek Camel here. He just lost it to Nathan Stapleton. And another change for the top position here at South Boston. And it's like impossible to find everybody. It truly is. There he is. Good old Nathan Stapleton there. Just got knocked off again. This time by the number 46 of Lauren Martinez. It was Annie Thomas who won this race last season. And the 32 of Jonathan Logan has now gone to the top of the board. They just keep on flipping positions. It's going to be like this the entire session, most likely. These guys are getting some fast times around this 0.4 mile speedway. And Jonathan Logan is top of the board. And yes, they got the name right on his card right now. I know last week in qualifying it said Jonathan Wong. That was a mistake. We apologize for that. We've had a little bit of an issue with the names this season. But we're going to get there. Don't worry. We're figuring it out. But Jonathan Logan, Lauren Martinez, Nathan Stapleton, the 34 machine of Jonathan Wong, Ryan Kinghart, Derek Camel, the 10 of Julio Caesar, and somebody else has popped themselves up there. What was the, you know what, I think I might just be fooling with myself. Well, somebody else has popped in right there, and that was the number 99 of Jonathan King, who just qualified in the 3rd position. 8th is Julio Caesar, Ryan Bautista in 9th, and the 11 of Thomas Troxel rounds out the top 10. And we're closing in on the end of the session. Everybody's completed a time, so that's good right there. Everybody getting a few laps in. This is also practice. The racing is going to be very close and tight tomorrow night here at South Boston, and it's going to be interesting to see how it all goes down for these guys. But Jonathan Logan and now the 98 and Nathan Faden just went to second. That's good news for Lauren Martinez. You want that inside starting position here at South Boston. Getting stuck in that outside is very tough, but it's possible to win from up there if you can clear in time. But there's Jonathan Logan right there in the number 32. And I think he's called it a day here in qualifying as he has posted the fastest time. Going to have a few seconds remaining here in this session. And it's possible somebody might get up there. 54, 2G Yarmachuk up at 9th now. That's the only other change in the top 10 since when we last listed everybody. No wrecks in this qualifying session either. I know when the Turkey Hill Series came here back in, I think it was March, we used the day version and they wrecked a little too much. No wrecks in qualifying here tonight, which is a good sign for tomorrow night here from the ARCA Racing Series at South Boston. And I don't see, we got Adam Pinchon and Ace Garcia. I think Garcia's got that. They were actually really close to each other in the Daytona race, but of course points are the tiebreaker. Derek Campbell, 2G Yarmachuk, they're also tied. I have to go back on points and see where they are going to start. But other than that, those are all the ties. That is how they will line up for tomorrow night's Hers Potato Chips 200 from the South Boston Speedway. Jonathan Logan with his first career pole on Napa Van, just his second ever start. Well, let's see what he can do from the pole position tomorrow night here at South Boston. Up next, qualifying from the Atlanta Motor Speedway in the NOFSRL Turkey Hill Truck Series for the Lilly Trucking 200. Let's see who gets the pole at the 1.5 mile racetrack in Hampton, Georgia. Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and we are here to qualify for race 2 in season number 5 of the NOFSRL Turkey Hill Truck Series. We come to the Atlanta Motor Speedway, the first of many mile-and-a-half racetracks this season, but if you watched this series before, you know that the mile-and-a-halfs are pretty decent, so that's why we got quite a few of them on the schedule, and this being the first one, it's definitely going to test these guys, because the majority of the season are these mile-and-a-half racetracks. So if you do good here, you might do good at the other mile-and-a-halfs, which will definitely lead to success throughout the entire season. We had a pretty good one at Daytona last weekend. The winner of that event, Sebastian Kukalon, it ended one lap early, I should say, but still a great race either way. And we're looking for another good one Saturday morning for the Lilly Trucking 200, so of course they'll have a gap day. As tomorrow is the ARCA Series from South Boston. Congratulations once again to Jonathan Logan on his pole for that event. And here at Atlanta, we're looking to see who gets the pole for Saturday morning's race here in the Turkey Hill Truck Series. Tristan Allen, first guy to complete a lap, and right now he still holds the fastest time after 3 have crossed the line. There's the number 65 of Matthew Brown, and he was one of those guys running up front at Daytona late in the going. They're scraping that outside wall down the backstretch. That's definitely going to be a factor in Saturday's race. How are they going to deal with that? There's Andrew Ross in the 21. Tristan Allen still the fastest in the 42. And Matthew Brown, he's got a bit of a push right there, or a pull I should say, from the car in front of him. That's the 09 machine of Joe Jefferson, who's right now second. It's Matthew Brown, Joe Jefferson, and Tristan Allen, the top 3 fastest so far. There's Cameron Garlington, second in the points. Had a great run at Daytona, only 5 points off Sebastian Kukalon coming into this thing. Noah Clifton on the complete opposite end of the spectrum. He finished last at Daytona, and also qualified last as well. Definitely not the season Nick Kennedy's DGR Crosley team wanted to begin the season with Noah Clifton, but either way, looking the rebound here at Atlanta. There's the 04 Audra Baranowska. She ended up finishing in the 3rd position at Daytona. Great run for her. Johnny Gardner in the 98, as John Art has just gone to the top of the board in the 05 for Jay Wong Racing, and a new scheme right there. And as you can tell, this is the newer version of the Atlanta Motor Speedway, the 2017 version, a little bit more worn out racetrack than we've raced in the past, so you can definitely see those seams through the corners here at Atlanta and throughout the entire racetrack, as a matter of fact. Definitely a very worn out racetrack that'll create a very interesting race Saturday morning. John Art still fastest, Michael Canto, Eric Monaco, Mark Davidson, Gatlin Downey, the top 5 at the moment. And Johnny Gardner just went to the 3rd position for Thor Sport. Trey Wright's team. Trey Wright's never won a race as an owner. He went the entire Chick-fil-A Cup Series season without a victory for American Motorsports, which is his Chick-fil-A Cup Series team. Of course, he owns this Thor Sport Racing team here in the Truck Series, and right now he's got Johnny Gardner in the 8th position. We got the number 4 of Roger Ray, who didn't even get a mention at Daytona, by the way. I realized there were a few guys who didn't get mentioned, and Johnny Gardner just took the top position back. And the 09 at Joe Jefferson's now 2nd fastest. We got a big pack right here, and Johnny Gardner was at the end of it, so that's why he got that fast time right there. It's Johnny Gardner, Joe Jefferson, Roger Ray, Eric Monaco, Michael Canto. The 04 of Audra Baranowskis, our last winner, Sebastian Kukulon, the 12 machine of Igor Barreto, and they keep on changing. The 54 of Noah Clifton in the top 10 right now. And the 08 is also in there, Mitchell Collins for Phillips Motorsports. And Phillips Motorsports has all 10 of all, or I should say all 3 of their drivers in the top 10. Not all 10, they only have 3 drivers on that team. The maximum amount of drivers you can have on a team in the Turkey Hill Truck Series and the Chick-fil-A Cup Series, and if I ever did another custom series, that's what the maximum would be. That's how it always will be. This is the site of Garrison Orr's last Chick-fil-A Cup Series win over 2.5 years ago. The Atlanta Motor Speedway got the win in Season 4 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series here, and he has not gone back to victory lane in that series since. However, he did win at Armory Digital last year here in the Truck Series. And Roger Ray just took the top position back from the number 98 of Johnny Gardner, and there he is, trapping off last week's winner, Sebastian Kukulon. Great run there for Roger Ray. It's going to be very interesting seeing these guys scraping that outside wall like that. There's now the safer barrier goes all the way around the racetrack, so there's not as much room to slide up the racetrack through those areas on the racetrack. So, very interesting racetrack here at the Atlanta Motor Racetrack. Just messing with you guys. I said racetrack like 5 times on purpose, so I like to play with my words. There's Jesse Turner, and amazingly enough, Jesse Turner has never won before in the Truck Series, and that's the end of qualifying. Wasn't even aware of that. Roger Ray with the pole here at Atlanta. Johnny Gardner will start alongside him. Joe Jefferson, Jay and Scott, Eric Monaco, Emily Anderson, Michael Canto, Audra Baranowskis, Noah Clifton, and last week's winner, Sebastian Kukulon. Check for any ties, and it does not appear we have any. So that is how they will line up for tomorrow's Saturdays, excuse me, not tomorrow. I'm still getting used to the fact we have a gap day for the Truck Series for this, but Saturday mornings, Lovely Trucking 200 here from the Atlanta Motor Speedway. It will be Roger Ray leading the field of the green flag here at Atlanta. Congratulations to Roger Ray for getting the pole. Congratulations to Jonathan Logan for getting a pole at South Boston. Tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, it's the Hers Potato Chips 200 from South Boston. And Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern, it's the Lily Trucking 200 here from Atlanta. Congratulations to Roger Ray, and I will see you guys later.